And we're back to learning Inkscape, and this time I'm going to show you how to put a name behind the skyline. Simple clipping effect. Let us use this photo right here. You'll find that via description link below, and we'll duplicate it. You can press Ctrl D or right click and duplicate. Now we use the type tool. Let me type in New York in all caps and a size setup holding Ctrl. You can play around with the color via the swatches at the bottom, so just click on them. You can also give it a stroke if you want, just hold Shift and then click on the swatches. I just want to have a fill. Obviously you can use any font that you like, just use the type tool for that. And as long as the text is selected, you can change the font right here or the style. Use for example normal. But I liked it bold, so I'm going to press Ctrl Z and return to the default here. Select it all, then go to Object, Align and Distribute and put it to the vertical line. That way it's in center. And now we want to put some of these buildings in front of the text. And the best way to do that is to just use another copy of the original. So I press Ctrl D and put it on top. I've got the snapping enabled. And now I decrease the opacity for this one under Object, Fill and Stroke. That way we can see the text and the buildings. Now we only have to use the Bezier tool and create shapes where we've got buildings that we want to have in front. You don't have to go over the entire building, just go over the areas where the text should be in front of the building and create these shapes via creating a path. Just left click, then close the shape. Let me give it a fill and I get rid of the stroke. I'll just go over that in a couple of areas to show you the principle. Obviously, the more time you put into all of these details, the better the results will look. Let me make that red so that we can see that properly. So once you've got the areas that you want to have in front, just shift click on all of them, then go to Path and Union to make it one element. Shift click on the image in the back, then right click and set clip. It's still selected, go to Object, Fill and Stroke and increase the opacity again. And that's the basic method to use. When you've got areas, for example here, that you don't really like, just press Ctrl Z. Then go to Path and Break Apart. Select the part that you don't want to have, delete it. And then again shift click on the other ones, Path Union, and set the clip with the image. The same way you can add parts to the selection, so just go back to the point where you've got the individual shapes, then add a new one, shift click on all, then Path Union, and again set the clip. And this is how you can achieve this name behind the skyline effect in Inkscape. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.